Welcome back to the Equity Edge YouTube. So in today's video, I am going to be breaking down TradeLocker. So this is my first experience using TradeLocker, and you guys can learn with me. So if you guys at home haven't used TradeLocker yet, we're learning together, okay? I'm going to do a little walkthrough and pretend like I know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never used TradeLocker before, so let's have a go. So I've literally just logged in. I can see that it looks very much like mads.trader, kind of, desktop. I have to say, desktop is a lot easier to look at than MetaTrader desktop. MetaTrader desktop, as much as I was diehard Meta, it was always on my phone. Desktop Meta was ugly. Like, it was giving Windows 96, 97, I don't know, old Windows, that's what it was giving. This looks great. It's very easy on the eye. I don't know if you can change to like light mode. Like, you know how on TradingView you can have dark or light mode? I don't like dark. Yeah, my eyes aren't liking this very much, and I can't find anywhere to change it. But anyway, yeah, first impressions, I wish we could have a light theme, but clearly we don't. So I also can see that we have TradingView integration, which we love to see that. And also we can make the screen big. Like, TradingView is literally just right there, and then you can just place a trade right here. Love that. Absolutely love that. TradingView should be very self-explanatory. It's very much the same as TradingView. It looks pretty much exactly the same as TradingView. You've got your time frames hit up here. If you use indicators, you've got that there. All of our tools are at the side. And yeah, I guess the only things that you would need to change on this would be to put in your settings. So for me, for example, I use Fibonacci, so I'm going to have to most likely put my settings in there. I am going to find my baby, which I think we all know by now is GBP USD. So let's have a look. I haven't traded for about 2 weeks. Because I've got my live account, and then I pretty much I made 3% within like the first few days, and yeah, I've just been waiting to requesting my payout the end of last week, so I should get that either this week or next week, and then I'll be back to trading properly again. These bars down here, I don't like these on my chart. Right click, remove indicators. There we go. So I just right clicked and it comes up with remove indicators. You know what? Let's go to the weekly. Let's do a bit of a top down analysis, and then you guys can see how I trade too. So first of all, I am going to get. Oh, it's already in my colours. Is that coincidence? Yeah, a little bit of support there, which I mean, support, resistance there that I can see we are coming into. I would be expecting a pullback anyway, because as you can see, we have literally just pushed. This is a really nice level of resistance, so I'm going to leave that on there, and then I'm going to step down to the daily, because this is realistically the only area of interest that I'm looking at right now. As you can see on the daily, we have literally been pushing up since the 11th of September, and even that pullback before then wasn't really much of a pullback, but you can see when we zoom in to the daily that we are finding resistance at this level. So you can see for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, we have just been rejecting that area. If I step down to the 4 hour, I can see again that price came into this region, dropped down, price pushed back up again, and it's just kind of been sitting there, just ranging at this level, not really making a move, a lot of indecision. Step down to the 1 hour again, you can see that this area of 1.34, 250, 260-ish, we're just not able to break above. So what I would like to see is maybe a push down here, break this little level of support here. If we can break this little level of support here also, then I would be looking to take a short. But obviously we just want to wait for the market to give us some indication that it will be falling. Looking at this 30-minute, I do like this for shorts. If anyone was to get into a short round here, you would have to have quite a large stop loss. And my stop would probably be around 1.34 400-ish. Maybe take it down to 1.34 300. But if you're looking at it from where we are now, we are going to be looking at like a 35-ish pip stop loss. I don't really like to get into trades for any more than like a 10 to 20 pip stop loss. So I would have to step down further to lower time frames. And this is kind of, guys, where I'm looking for my entry now. So I can see that we've got this heavy resistance. We could look at this here now on the 15-minute as maybe like a 3-point rejection. So we've had 1, 2, 3 rejections from this level. And as I said, if I was going to get in, I could probably have my stop loss at 1.34250. Which would still be at like a 30 pip stop loss, so still a little bit bigger than what I would want really getting into a trade. Stepping down to the 5-minute, now this is where I'm really looking at getting into a trade, and this is why, guys, I always use my entries on the 5-minute and the 1-minute time frames, because you can see that once structure is broken on the 1 or 5-minute time frame and you have higher time frame confluence of a very heavy support or resistance level, then you can get into the trade with confidence from the higher time frames and also from the lower time frames. So now I can see that if I was to get into a trade here, I could have my stop loss at around 1.34 150. So that would take me into the region of having a 20 pip stop loss. I am also noting that we have this little piece of support here. So what I would want to see is a break on the 1-minute. So yeah, what I would be looking for is a break of this level here and for price to continue dropping. Now I step down to the 1-minute, you can see further why we would be able to have our stop loss at this 1.34 150 level, because you can see price has come back up and then it has made a new low on this 1-minute time frame. But at the moment, I would maybe wait for a little bit longer. If we can see this little level broken here, then I would get in, or maybe we might have a retracement back up here to test this little level of support that was already resistance here, now broken back through. So maybe we'll pop up back here around about 1.34 020 and then fall back down. If we did pop up back to here, that would obviously give us a better risk to reward. We can use a bigger lot size and obviously a smaller stop loss. So as you can see now on the 1-minute, this is where we're starting to push up. And again, this is why I use the 1 and the 5-minute time frames to find my entries, because you are able to get a really good trade. And if you can be patient enough, then you can snipe the entry, or on the other side, it can stop you from getting into a bad trade. So for me now, I can see that price is going to push up a little bit further. Whether it pushes all the way up or not is neither here nor there right now, because we are simply just looking for our entry. And if it doesn't give us what we want, then we don't get in. That's just a quick example of how I break down my charts using higher time frames and lower time frame confluences. That is all for today's video, guys. Please make sure you like, subscribe and comment below if you have any questions, or if you have any ideas of what type of videos you would like to see from me on the Equity Edge channel.